From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Gibson. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Touches down, that's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning, and that's a double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Corey Seager. Bounce to the right side, and it gets by him. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And a foul ball. Simeon, the runner at third. Seager on at first with nobody out. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Hard hit to third. Base hit into the outfield. Seager around third, and it gets by him. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
That is it.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Jonah Heim, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins makes the catch. And there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. 3-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Josh Young. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 4. So 2 down. Brad Miller now.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's good.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that one is going to go. Brad Miller blasts one out, and they add on. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. Bounce to the right. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 6 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Popped in the air, left field, could be extra bases. The throw into second, not in time. He's got a double. So man aboard. Here's Adley Rutschman. The other way, and that's just foul. deGrom, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. On a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is Gunnar Henderson, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, and he's got a double.
Well done, drives in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So now the DH spot, Kyle Stowers. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Foul ball. Jacob deGrom, obviously with a very impressive resume. He's only the third player in history to win the Rookie of the Year and multiple Cy Young awards. The other two guys, and no one can get there. Not stopping. He's going for three. Pulls him to third safely, and a run comes in to score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man in scoring position with 2 away, and now it's Austin Hayes. And it goes just foul. Well, who would have thought Jacob deGrom as a college shortstop and then a 9th-round pick by the Mets was going to turn into this good of a pitcher? Back-to-back Cy Youngs. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Rangers 6 and the Orioles 3. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Here is Marcus Semien. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first, and Semien is out.
Now back, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Seager stands in now. Singled and scored his first time.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Well struck, right field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On a line out towards center. Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Adam Frazier. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Jorge Mateo now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And it gets by him. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And it's a one-run game.
Just found a way to slot that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. Line to left. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. One out, runner at second. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Grounded out his first time up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it behind his back. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Slice the other way and foul. Henderson at third with two away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a chopper. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Stowers. Out towards right center field. Tavares going after it. Makes the catch, inning over. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and lead 1. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rangers 6. On to the third inning, and now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out in front and foul to the left side. And the pitch. This to third. Henderson over to first in time. And that is a big first out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Gibson in his 10th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Line drive. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball, left side. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles strand the tying run on base to win.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just one run. This was a wild one.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors.